Hello, and welcome back. In this module, we'll investigate how you can establish an ongoing fee arrangement for a Panorama client account as part of initial onboarding or later for existing accounts. When onboarding a new client account onto Panorama, the last section of the online form is for advice fees. If we firstly look at an establishment fee, you can enter a dollar amount, inclusive of GST. And as this is a non-ongoing advice fee, you'll need to enter the services to be provided in relation to this establishment fee. If we move to setting up an advice fee, you'll note the options for a fixed term fee and an ongoing advice fee. And for this module, we're focusing on an ongoing advice fee arrangement. Here you can set the commencement month for the ongoing advice fee, which may be the current month or the next month. This is the month you want the fee to be applied from. Note that BT will only apply the fee in the latest of the month of when the consent has been processed by BT, when the commencement month is reached, or from when the account is funded. When the month the account is funded is the latest month, the first month will only charge for the number of days in that month that the account has been funded. Otherwise, the first month's fee will charge for the full month. You can also choose the initial next anniversary date. This will default to 12 months from the first day of the commencement month you have selected, but you have the flexibility to bring this in as close as just 1 month from the first day of the commencement month. This is to provide you with the flexibility to align client consents in your business and how you like to operate from a timing perspective. The consent expiry date will autofill, and this will be 150 days from the next anniversary date, inclusive of that date. You can set up the appropriate fee for the client, and there's the choice between a dollar-based fee, a percentage-based fee that you can apply to selected asset types, and there's also a sliding scale fee component that you can apply for selected asset types. For percentage or sliding scale fee, you'll also enter estimated average asset values for the year, which is used to calculate the estimated fee for the next 12 months. Note that for percentage-based fees, the estimated asset fields are optional for one or some of them. Panorama also allows you to apply a hybrid advice fee setup, where you can combine a dollar-based fee with either a percentage-based or a sliding scale arrangement. You'll need to select the correct fee recipient, and this will be the financial service licensee or representative that has entered into the fee arrangement with the client to pay for their advice or related services. And this will most likely correspond to the fee recipient disclosed to your client, and generally as is listed in the fee disclosure statement. If all looks okay with the advice fee setup and the rest of the new account application, you can select to review the application. It's the normal process here for new account setups, and you have the choice between online and offline methods for your clients to approve and activate the account. Whichever method you choose, the client will be approving and activating the new account and also consenting to your proposed advice fee arrangement in the process. Note the link here, Advice Fee Consent Declaration, underlined and in blue text. You must click on this link every time and before you can submit a new account application for a client and their approval. And whether online or offline approval by your client, you'll be presented with next steps in the account opening process as normal. To set up a new ongoing fee arrangement for an existing client account, from the Account Fees section, select Advice Fees, and then select Set Up Advice Fee. Again, the same options will present as earlier, and for this module, we're focusing on an ongoing advice fee arrangement for the client. We can again select the starting month for the fee arrangement to be the current month or the following month. We'll then select our next anniversary date, which again will default to 12 months from the first day of the commencement month you have selected. But you can bring that into as short as just 1 month from the first day of the commencement month. And this again provides flexibility to align your client's fee anniversary dates and consent to how you like to operate in your own business. The consent expiry date will again autofill to 150 days from the next anniversary date, inclusive of that date. As we considered earlier at onboarding a new account, you'll need to set up the appropriate fee for the client, choosing from the dollar-based, percentage-based, and sliding scale options. And you'll select the correct fee recipient, being the licensee or representative that has entered into the fee arrangement with the client to pay for their advice or related services. At this stage, you are then able to preview the fee. You're presented with a recap of the fee details you've just entered for you to review. And you're now at the stage where you need to obtain your client's consent for the advice fee arrangement. And you have the choice of an offline, pre-populated form to download or an online method utilizing Panorama's efficient digital consent pathway. This is a consistent set of next steps, regardless of the fee type. Please refer to our later module, which considers both the Panorama digital and offline form methods for obtaining your client's consent for an advice fee arrangement. Whichever consent method you choose, you'll see evidence that the fee request has been submitted, and you're easily able to track it via the consent management screens that we'll consider in a later module. You'll find assistance with advice fees and client consent in Panorama's Help and Support, which has a rich array of support tools. And you can also access help on demand by asking Panorama's clever virtual assistant, Blue, for guidance. So that completes this module that considered the setup of an ongoing advice fee for a client account, whether upon onboarding a new account or setting up an arrangement for an existing account. Please refer to the later module that considers the online and offline consent methods for obtaining your client's approval for the advice fee. In the next module, we'll explore how you'll manage and renew ongoing advice fee arrangements for your client accounts with BT Panorama. Thanks, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.